Hey guys, Coach Julia Gurman here. Today, instead of filming a new exercise fit tip or how-to video for you, I decided it was important to get online and share with you how my body's been feeling since filming for you 2 weeks ago, when I filmed how to get on the floor without hurting your knees, and I showed you 3 ways not to get on the floor because it could hurt your knees, and that is exactly what happened to me. 2 of those 3 ways really do bother my knees getting on the ground, and that's why I teach people the way I teach people to get on and off the ground, because I've learned from my own experiences. And I did think to myself before I did the video, and especially while I was doing the filming, because I also want to share that when I film these videos, I do several takes until I find one that really captures the complete message I want to share. And that day in particular, I filmed for about an hour. And so over time, about halfway in, I'm like, I wonder if, even though I have a mat, I wonder if me going down on my knees first over and over and over again is going to bruise my knees and cause swelling behind them. Sure enough, it did. I wonder if going down butt first into super deep knee flexion is going to piss off my IT band in my left leg or flare up my old patellofemoral syndrome on my left side. Sure enough, it did. I think IT band more than patellofemoral, but either way, it's still really uncomfortable. And I had hints of it since the filming, and it just really reared its ugly head, I'm gonna say, this past weekend. And so I'm in a recovery week. And it was overdue anyway. I purposely automatically program deloads into my program, so on average once every 4 weeks. It's a bit of a recovery. I ease back in intensity and volume, but I haven't had a complete recovery week in a really long time. I sat back and asked myself, when is the last time? And I couldn't remember. So I said, okay. And I have much more willingness to do that today. In the past, it would have been, oh, hell no. And I would have yelled at my body and told to get on board or get out. And you know what? A lot of times it just got out. It was like, I'm not on board. Yeah, so here I am. And sometimes it's still challenging me at the beginning of a recovery week to really accept that this is what I need. And the same is true this past week, but I'm smiling. I'm in a recovery week. I am foam rolling, I'm breathing, I'm stretching, I'm doing a lot of deep tissue work and release, gentle yoga, walking, resting. And it feels really good. And I'm looking forward to being able to get back into a little more activity next week. But I check in with my body now every day, every week. I might have intentions and plans, but at the end of the day, I really do my best to listen to my body, to honor what it needs, because it is my best guide. And if I don't listen to it, I'll find myself injured and sidelined for longer than I'd like to be. And that's never fun. So here I am, being open and honest and sharing my humanness with you. And my parting message, I guess, my parting words would be that I'd like to ask you to just become more aware of your movements, more mindful, and to check in and ask yourself, is what I'm currently doing serving me or not? Is it taking me closer to my goal? Is it helping me feel good, or is it hurting me? And to just get curious and be willing to try something new, and know that just because something may not be bothering you now, that it's good to become aware of other options, because things can add up over time. So take care of your bodies, and I look forward to being back in action next week.